My name is Peter Messina. I'm a licensed professional engineer in the state of New Jersey, retained by the Roselli family to review the damages that occurred to the structure at 251 Joseph Street in Toms River, New Jersey, due to the effects of Hurricane Sandy. It is Monday, July 29th, 2013. This is the north side of the structure at 251 Joseph Street, Toms River, New Jersey, with the vinyl siding and screen doors and various windows and shutters. On the roof is a shingled roof, and there's some damages that occurred due to winds from the hurricane. There's a number of shingles that are missing from the roof. On the northeast corner of the structure, the electric has already been disconnected, and also the gas meter and the gas connection has been removed and disconnected by the power companies and utility companies because of the unsafe structure that we have here. Also, you can see on the east side of the home, due to the wind damage from Hurricane Sandy, numerous areas of siding have peeled off the house and are loose and have been destroyed. We are now at the northwest corner of the structure, looking at the west side as you turn the corner. What we see is that the telephone, cable TV, electric boxes have all been removed and disconnected due to the unsafe nature of the structure. A little farther up the building, we have panels of the vinyl siding that have been torn off by the effects of the wind damage from the hurricane. A little farther down the west side of the building, we have a tool shed that has its doors ripped off and blown away. Turn the corner to the view of the south side of the structure. In this case here, we have numerous problems due to the water that filled up the inside of the entire structure. You see the windows have been filled with water and have the membrane broken in between. And you can see the line going here approximately 3.5 to 4 feet off the ground, off the outside of the ground. Continuing on, we have on the south side of the structure, we have the window that is also being inundated with water, around 3 to 4 feet high. Again, the center core of the dual pane window has been compromised, and water has been seeped up in there, really destroying the integrity of the window. Moving along the south side of the structure, here's the southeast corner of the structure. Looking at the east side of the structure, there is severe damage up toward the southeast corner of the roof line, with the soffits being totally blown off and the gutters and leaders being ripped off due to the effects of the wind damage from Hurricane Sandy. Also, on the west side of the structure, we have the main damage that occurred with Hurricane Sandy is a severe crack into the foundation and this concrete slab. It's approximately a ½ inch wide that traverses the entire first floor structure of the house. You can see it, the ruler goes all the way in, and it's very detrimental due to the fact that it traverses the entire house. I'm proceeding to the front door on the north side of the house. Proceeding in to the main foyer, and we can proceed immediately to the right into what's called bedroom 1. As we walk in, we immediately notice the damage where the water rose up over 4 feet high throughout the entire structure, and you can see the damages that occurred due to the wet and soggy sheetrock. As we're also There's also no doubt that the sheetrock, even higher up than 4 feet where the water damaged one, is extremely soft and cannot be reused. It just peels right off the walls. Sheetrock like this was inundated with water, and the moisture just filled the room, filled the entire house. The moisture just was sucked into every organic or every piece of wood. All the siding, the insulation is all moldy. That was wicked up from the water, wicked right up to the second floor. The electrical panel, as you can see, electric wires have paper that run through each wire. That paper was underwater, and the paper just sucked up and wicked the water to all the electrical work throughout the entire house. Again, all the electric boxes were underwater and must be replaced. Again, the sheetrock is soggy, and insulation is moldy. Everything in this house really has a good coating of mold on it. Okay. Again, on the floor, we have that crack that traverses through the entire building. As you can see, it is substantial. The crack starts on the west side. As you can see actually right outside the building, right through the floor. We have a crack that's 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch wide. And again, there's not much underneath it. You can see the ruler goes right down in the ground. The sand underneath it has been disturbed, and there are voids under the concrete floor. Again, the floor, the crack traverses throughout the entire room. It continues under the staircase, through the kitchen, and out to the house. I've also noticed that the crack has gotten substantially worse. I first visited this site in May of 2013. As of today, July 29th, 2013, the crack has widened maybe 50% more than it was before, at least an additional 1/4 of an inch wider, causing the much more considerable damage to the structure. Walking from the foyer through the kitchen area toward the rear of the house, which was an addition that was placed on the house, there's a big crack between the old concrete and the new concrete that was not there before. So running parallel from the old concrete to the new concrete, a gap has occurred, which was flush before. This goes all the way down. So there's definitely disturbance under the ground. The sand has come up and the sand has come down, leaving voids under the structure. Okay, walking further from the kitchen into the dining room and family room on the south side of the building, you can see the substantial damage with the water filling up at the homes to the windows, approximately 4 feet in height. The sheetrock was all wet and was removed, but again, the sheetrock that's a little higher up is also very soft, and the insulation has mold on it and must also be removed. Further on the south, you have the heat strips, again, that are substantially damaged and must be replaced. The windows, again with the water rising up, as we saw from the outside of the house, this is the south side of the house. The windows have been compromised, the integrity of the window is shot, and there is air and water in between the glass. Moving to again, in the dining room area on the south side of the house. Again, the water was 4 feet high. But you can see this area here was very, very soft and is just crumbling away. Moving from the south side of the house with the dining room and the family room moving into the kitchen, and you see all the kitchen cabinets, the upper and lower cabinets have been removed. The water just saturated the cabinets and just deteriorating them completely. All the sheetrock up to the ceiling was all wet. You can see the damages here. The entire 8 feet of sheetrock had to be removed. The cabinets removed. And you can see all the plumbing has been removed because of the damages. There's mold in behind there with all the wetness that's occurred. Again, utilities, the plumbing has all been disconnected and cut off because of the severe damage to remove the various pieces of appliances. Now moving to the first floor bathroom. Again, the sheetrock floor to ceiling had been removed in this area. Damages to the sheetrock in this area, the shower and tub as well have been cut off. Now moving to the utility room, we have the boiler, hot water heater that were just underwater, well tanks, pressure tanks, gas valves that must be replaced. All the insulation sheetrock was underwater and obviously is destroyed. Again, the sheetrock is very soft. That was not removed, is still not in a position to be painted or restored. Okay, going from the foyer up the stairs, the main stairs in the home, you can see that all the carpeting in the stairs has been removed because it was underwater and saturated. The remainder of the carpet was either saturated or is full of moisture and mildew and mold. That must be removed and replaced as well. Okay, moving upstairs. Coming up to the second floor of the main corridor staircase. We have 3 bedrooms and 1 bath. Some of the problems here are water damage that came in through the roof. You see the water damage to the ceiling. It's water damage. It's all through here and here. You can see the cracking from there as well. Water damage that the ceiling must be removed and replaced. Okay, moving out, bathroom into a whole storage area. We have water damage that came in through this octagon window, which is on the north face of the structure. Water came in the bottom area of the window, went all the way down to the floor, and seeped through the second floor into the carpet, saturating the carpet, creating mold and mildew within the entire second floor carpeting. Going further into another bedroom, and again, having 4 feet of water under in the first floor, the moisture seeping up, wicking up into the sheetrock, into the electrical wiring, into the walls, into all the sheetrock area, has caused damage to the sheetrock carpeting and other insulation and roofing. Into the third bedroom on the second floor, same damages due to the 4 feet of water in the first floor, the moisture, the mildew, the mold, causing problems to the sheetrock, to the insulation, to the ceiling, damages.